Welcome everyone. Welcome to this TNA review. That's right. And if you're wondering why I'm adding canned reactions that are louder than why I'm speaking, it's because I'm not getting the type of reaction that I want. So I have to make it sound like people care more about what I have to say than what they really do. Before I start this video, I just want to say to anyone that said Hardcore Justice sucked and the build-up sucked and the matches sucked and everything was all screwy and everything, you people are all hypocritical idiots. When will you idiots learn that TNA has been like this for years? On a serious note, I mean, come on, TNA's been doing the same thing for years. They've always been kind of screwy. They've always done a lot of stupid things, and they're going to continue to be screwy and do a bunch of stupid things. I can't believe people haven't gotten used to it by now. And this show kind of proved to have a lot of screwy type of things. I mean, look at some of this stuff. I mean, we had a referee distraction just to rake the eyes. I'm surprised they did that wasn't a low blow, because the low blow has become so popular in the knockouts division. Why wasn't that just a low blow? That would have made more sense. Can't believe I have to shout this since people in the comments don't get it, but Zack Ryder and Melina cheat right in front of the referee and not get disqualified, and then they go backstage and they say bitch and yet they get censored. When was the last time TNA censored bitch anyway? And then of course the tag team screw up thing was Bobby Roode and the other tag teams where they just can't have a tag team match without having a screwy 30-second ending where everyone has to get in the ring and we have to forget about who's the legal person in there. And then we have the X Division having a weight limit now, so it's now their complete catchphrase is gone. The X Division, it's not about weight limits, it's about low limits. No, it's about weight limits now. They're the cruiserweights now, but they've been the cruiserweights for years, so not like this really is anything different anyway. So yeah, those are just a little bit of the screwy things that TNA does. TNA's a screwy company. My thoughts about some of this stuff. I thought Madison Rayne wasn't annoying as she has been. Oh, come on, don't boo me. I thought she was okay. She didn't screech as much. And she played her little coward role well in this match. And I especially like how they're finally calling her Brooke after months with that stupid Miss Tissmarker name. They're finally calling her Brooke. And I will say this, Brooke is a million times better than Kelly Kelly, because think about this. How long did it take for Kelly Kelly to master 5 moves? It took her 5 years. How long has Brooke been wrestling for in TNA? Like a few months? And she's already improved way more than Kelly Kelly has in the last 5 years. I will tell you that. She's still got some kinks to work out, but she's way better than Kelly Kelly. So it's kind of funny how ODB and Jackie don't even have contracts yet. They're scheduled for a match and they're trying to impress management. And then they go to shake hands after the match. Hey, don't boo me. Don't boo me. Hey, turn up those canned cheers a little bit. Drown out those boos. Yeah, yep, that's exactly what happened after they shook hands. And of course, the whole thing was Immortal and Mr. Kennedy. Who, by the way, if you're wondering why I call him Mr. Kennedy, if I called Brooke for Brooke that long, and they finally changed her name, maybe if I continue to call Mr. Kennedy, then they'll finally change his name. So basically, Mr. Kennedy turns face on Immortal. They beat him up. By the way, Scott Steiner has a pretty cool t-shirt. I want that t-shirt. So my thoughts on the overall thing. I could complain about how it makes absolutely no sense. I could complain about how weirdly booked this was, but then again, this is TNA and you don't use logic. A lot of the stuff they do is weird, and I've learned to accept that by now. You know, this is TNA. Sometimes you have to lower your thinking capacity to be able to enjoy the show. And by the way, anyone that says that Hulk Hogan does not have it, watch this freaking segment right here. Hulk Hogan shows his true speed, his ability, his strength, the way he moves swiftly and everything. It's just incredible, and I cannot wait to see him in the ring. It is just incredible. Anybody that says Hulk Hogan doesn't have it anymore, watch this freaking segment. This guy can move. So overall, I thought it was a pretty entertaining episode of Impact. I mean, even some of the stupid stuff that they do, I can find a little bit of humor in it. And except with Jeff Jarrett and Eric Young, I just don't even watch those segments anymore. But I mean, look at this. I mean, at least they're doing more than 3 rivalries right now like Raw is doing. Despite how stupid some of the stuff they do is, if anything, it can be funny sometimes. But yeah, that's just what I thought. Anyway, this has been MTO with the MTO Omar review saying yada 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 blah 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 the end.